You know what? I'm going to go on Facebook to make sure that I go live. And then we can take it over. All right, let's try this. Live on Facebook. I'm going to log in. It's asking me to log in. Zoom would like to post publicly on Facebook. Public, okay. Okay, all about Shift Shop. Share on your timeline, public. Here we go.
It says we're streaming live.
Yay! Okay, so let me log out of Facebook so that we don't see it. And then I'm gonna go coming looking for you guys. You guys still hear me? All right, awesome. All right, so happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope everyone, Wednesday, I'm a day behind. You know why? Because our calls are usually on Tuesday, so it's fine, it's Wednesday. You know, I'm a mommy, that's what happens. So I am super excited about tonight's call. I am here with some of our coaches, and we also have one of our amazing challengers who is going to be telling her story tonight. And tonight is going to be all about the power of accountability groups. And we're going to talk a little bit about what that is. And then we also are going to talk all about Shift Shop. And as you guys know, there are 4 team admin members, coaches that are in the test group. And we are in our 3rd round. So we're going to talk a little bit about what Shift Shop is, but we will definitely, discuss what Shift Shop is all about. So tonight we want to talk to you guys about an accountability group. So an accountability group is what that sounds like, exactly what that is. It's where we hold you accountable to reach your goals, right? So it can be a fitness goal, it could be a nutrition goal, it could be, those goals together. And it's a support group. It's basically what we call also challenge groups. So we work with you to make sure that you stay not only accountable to yourself, but accountable to the people in the group. And also we make sure that you're motivated, that you are supported along your journey, whether it's a 3-day program or a 90-day program. So we have our amazing coach, Marisol Roman, and tonight she will be interviewing one of our amazing challengers, Yolanda Williams. And then, you are going to hear what this accountability group is doing for Yolanda. So Marisol, take it away.
Hi, everyone. I'm super, super excited to interview Yolanda and hear her transformation story. I had the pleasure to work with her starting April, and she has been hitting the ground running, and I'm so excited to work alongside her to help her reach her goals. I have a few questions that I want Yolanda to answer, so you could unmute yourself, Yolanda, and tell us your name again, Yolanda, and where do you live, and describe your family.
Okay. You can hear me?
Yep.
Okay. My name is Yolanda Williams. I reside in Orange County, New York. I live with my 19-year-old son, Anthony. Well, he goes to college. He goes away to college to Alfred State. And I have my oldest 27-year-old, but he moved out. He's on his own.
Okay.
Go ahead. So
how long have you been trying to lose weight?
I've been trying to lose my belly fat. It's been at least 2 to 3 years, about 3 years. I retired from the NYPD in 2013, 25 years of service. After that, I retired. Been home. I'm not working. So I've been not eating. I wasn't eating properly. I was just like, eating because my hours at work were always different. So I'd go to bed like at 2 a.m. and I'll eat dinner like at 10 o'clock at night and have big plates of rice, beans, and chicken, And I wasn't conscientious of my meals, of what I was eating, of the salt intake, the sugar intake, and that alcohol also, beer drinking. And I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like myself. I didn't like how I felt. And I wanted to change.
So you answered the next question. How did you feel emotionally before your Beachbody transformation? And it was that fast-paced life of working in the police department and then going to retirement, to slowing down, but still trying to keep up with everything around you. And it was just adjusting.
Mm-hmm.
How many diets and programs did you try without lasting results?
Well, I've ordered like Beachbody products before. I got Size DVDs, Zumba. I tried the abs, hip hop abs. And I've tried those exercises at home, but it's hard when you're doing it on your own by yourself. Trying to take that time for yourself. And you think that you do these exercises and you're gonna look like the girl on the TV right away, and it and it doesn't happen that way, And I go to the gym. I was going to the gym regularly. I still, well, not now, but I've been going to the gym like since I retired, and I just didn't see any like real results. I realized it's the eating. My eating habits they were off. Yeah. I can't hear you.
There we go. The next good one question. So how much money have you spent on diets and programs before Beachbody?
Girl, I spent a lot of money. I've had friends in the NYPD, female friends of mine, who introduced me to other programs. I signed up with them, hoping that I can, lose the belly fat, tone up. I tried different shakes, even tried GNC shakes. And I just didn't, I didn't feel like I was accomplishing anything, like I wasn't, reaching my goals, what I wanted. And I, after a while, I just stopped paying into, all that money into these products.
Okay. How did you feel realizing you were not achieving your goals?
I felt kind of sad. I'm like around my boyfriend. I felt self-conscious. Like I didn't want to like wear sexy clothing around him. I didn't feel sexy. I always wear jeans and sneakers. I just didn't feel good about myself. And I felt like I was letting myself down. And then after the death of my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, a couple of years ago, after I retired, I really went on a crash. Like I just, it was bad. I didn't care about myself. I didn't care to go to the gym anymore. I didn't have faith in God. And I said, all this working out, and I just felt like it was like a waste,
Next question. How did you find out about Beachbody?
It was you. Yeah, I was, I knew about Beachbody from before, like I said, ordering DVDs and stuff like that. I even had, I've been taking the vitamins, vitamins. They kept sending them to me, and I'm like, stop, don't send me no more. I don't want no more vitamins. And then it was sometime last winter, I saw you on Facebook, and I'm like, hey, Marisol. And I'm, you know, you showing like these, like your before pictures, and you showing it the beach body, and, you know, then I started digging more into it, and I seen everybody else.
Mhm.
I seen like, you know, it just was like, it was like a new family. Like, you guys uplifted me. I'm gonna go on, but go ahead. I'll go on if you let me.
So which program did you do first?
Oh, the first one was the Corps de Force. That one I liked. I enjoyed it. Yes, because I had injured my hand at work, so my thumb is like, I can barely bend it. So I usually don't try to put too much pressure on the thumb. And when I used to go to the gym, I wanted to do those exercises with the boxing and the kickboxing, but I couldn't because my hand. So then when I saw Corps de Force, I was in my room and I was doing all of this, and I'm like, wait a minute, I can do this. And just like, I felt good. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I
And it was
felt,
a lot of energy and
yeah.
feel strong.
I just kept on doing it, and then I was talking to you, and then that's where it all happened.
Then it snowballed into the summer shifts.
Yeah, girl.
Partner in crime. So how have you felt since joining the summer shift? I know with the Corps de Force, you were doing it kind of on your own.
Yeah.
And now with the summer shift, it is gearing us for the shift shop. And how have you felt so far, and comparing to starting from when you first started to now being a part of this group?
I'm 52 years old. I feel like I'm 22. I feel amazing.
You're doing excellent.
Okay, the summer shift, I was saying, God, can I do this? Can I really, really dedicate myself to do this, to eat right, to eat the portions? Those little cups, I had those portion cups forever, never used them. Then I started this. I was like, these guys are crazy. I'm gonna put this little bit of food in these little cups. I'm gonna starve. I tried it the first time. I was like, oh my God, I'm full. I didn't even eat it all. Like, and it's just like, I find myself so conditioned, so like I'm so disciplined. I'm all for this, like 110%. I feel good. My family, they support me. My boyfriend, he loves me. He says, yo, when I met you, you had this little pulp belly little thingy. And he says, it's down. Like, you have no stomach, no belly. And he went with me to buy clothes, and the size 8 was a little too loose too. I was like, it's amazing. The shakes, oh my God, the shakes are delicious. They're delicious. I want each and every one. I'm so happy. And like I said, the 21 date, like I said, at first I thought I couldn't do it. I'm like, I don't think I could do this. And I did it. I did. And there was days that I ain't gonna lie, I would skip a day with the exercises because I got the pinched nerve in my neck now with my arm. And I've been going through this for like a year, but I'm not letting this get me down. I'm not. I'm gonna keep doing this. I love it. I love it. I'm ready for the next day. Huh?
And what do you do when you miss a day?
I double up. I'm serious. I feel like they're in my living room. They're like, Yolanda, you could do this. You can do this. Come on. And I'm all for it. I'm ready for the next. I'm ready for the next one.
So how much pounds have you lost? Well, I guess in April, your first month, how much weight have you lost?
Like April, I noticed it was like about 6 pounds, maybe, like from April before the summer shift.
Okay. And
the
join the shift.
and then the next was 10. So it's like I have a total from April till now 16 pounds.
Great job.
16 pounds. I look at the scale and I can't believe it. I'm like, I went and bought a new scale. And it's amazing. I'm so happy. Oh my God. Oh.
And last two questions for you are, what does your family think about your transformation, and how do you see yourself and feel about yourself after you seen this physical transformation?
For my family, they're proud of me. My mom, she's real like old fashioned and she doesn't really say much, but I see the way she looks at me, and she gave me this look like, you look good. You look good. And my sister, she's proud of me. My boys, they're proud of me. And Anthony, sometimes I go to the gym with him and we be, lifting weights. I try to, look diesel next to him, But everybody's proud of me. And that makes me I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud that I'm with a group of people, a family, that, the motivation, the inspiration. I mean, I can ask y'all anything like, can I eat this? Should I eat that? No, that's not good. Okay, I won't eat it, and I'm real disciplined. Like, I can't believe this. Like, I'm happy. I'm so happy. And I tell my friends about it. And then I had friends, the NYPD girlfriends of mine, and they called me. One of my friends called me and said, girl, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever it is, keep doing it because you look good. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. Oh, today I was doing my workout. I told you, Marisol, right? I was doing my workout, and I wore my leggings. And as I'm doing my workout, my leggings were falling off. I was like, oh my God, Sean, I'll be back. I had to change my pants. Oh man, I feel amazing. I feel amazing. I can't even say no more. And I love you guys, man. You guys are awesome. All of you. From the coaches to my teammates. I can't even describe how I'm happy. I'm gonna be with y'all forever.
I know as a team, we are very proud of you. You've been consistent with your meals and your videos. You're doing videos more than I am. And inspiring me to get to my videos with my workouts.
Inspired me, Coach.
Thank you. All right, Gabby, so we'll hand it back to you. Thank you so much, Yolanda, for coming on and sharing your story, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I love you.
Oh, Yolanda, first of all, thank you so much for your service to the New York Police Department. We appreciate your service, and congratulations on your amazing success that you are having and your transformation. And we definitely do see all your videos, and we do appreciate that you ask the right questions, because that's what leads you to success, and that's why you've been able to lose 16 pounds in such an short amount of time. So keep at it. We're proud of you, and thank you so much for being so vulnerable tonight and sharing your story with Facebook. This is amazing. So thank you. And before I let Marisol go, I want to ask Marisol, I know that we're not interviewing you tonight, but I still want you to share with our friends, how much weight have you lost and in what time frame?
It has been since April, about 35 pounds till now.
Amazing. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I did the same thing with the shopping for pants, and I'm like, oh, my goal is my girlfriend is getting married, so we had to go dress shopping, and I'm like, oh, the lady was like, oh, I have like a size 10. I'm like, maybe an 8, we'll try an 8. She's like, I don't have an 8, I have a size 6 and a size 10, you could try it. And I'm like, all right, so let's go with the 6, and it zippered right up. And I'm like, okay.
Amazing. Congratulations. And not only
Thank you.
congratulations on your fitness and nutrition journey, but congratulations on your coaching journey, because you didn't stop there, right? You didn't stop at your own journey, but you decided to pay it forward. And this is why we have Yolanda tonight on the call. Amazing work. Thank you for joining our team so that we can continue to pay it forward. And the goal here is to end the trend. So thank you so much for sharing with us. And congratulations on that size 6. And then now I'm going to introduce, first of all, I think I need to introduce myself, right? I mean, you guys know I'm Gabby Lopez, but anyone who hopped on and have no idea who is this girl speaking, my name is Gabriela Lopez. Everyone knows me as Gabby. I'm a coach for over 3 years now. But now I want to introduce one of our other coaches who will be interviewing the 4 of us who are in the Shift Shop test group. And her name is Maritza Munoz. She is all the way out in Texas, and she is one of Team Advent's amazing coaches as well. And before I hand it to you so that you can start the interview process, can you tell us a little bit about, your journey and how much weight have you lost? Because you are, you have an amazing transformation as well.
Hi, everybody. First off, can I get some hearts in here, guys, for Yolanda? How amazing is she?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
She makes it super fun. So I have been on a journey for a couple years now. It started with Shakeology and just me and Shakeology, drinking Shakeology, going to the gym, trying to make it work, trying to fit in an hour to 2 hours at the gym with 3 little kids, a career, a family, a house, the usual, right? My cousin Nilda, actually, we were at a family event, and she told me that she had started coaching and that she runs challenge groups. I had no idea what that was. I was a lover already of Beachbody products, Shakeology. So I said, okay, I guess I can join. A little bit hesitant, but I did it. And I have not looked back since. In total, throughout my whole journey, I've lost 110 pounds. But I am telling you.
Yes, girl. Wow.
Thank you. Since I joined these groups, I feel unstoppable. The support, the accountability, everyone there cheering you on daily, supporting you throughout it all. It's just the family environment. Everything that you've heard is just, it's so true, legitimate. And I honestly now, it's just second nature. Hitting play every morning is just something, it's part of our routine. It's part of something that I actually enjoy to do. I enjoy posting my sweaty pics, hearing what everybody else is doing, how they're feeling for the day. And it's just become a big part of my life, and we're family. So my journey has been, in the beginning, rocky, up and down. But once I found the support and the accountability within these groups, it has been awesome and a lot easier.
Wow, girl. 110?
110.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like 110, worthy of 110 hearts, right, guys?
Yeah, heart.
Yes. Amazing.
Hey, you lost.
Mari, you lost like a whole me.
A whole person. A whole Wendy.
Now I gotta get to Wendy's status with this shit. I gotta put on some muscle.
Amazing. That's awesome.
Yes. You rock, girl.
Thank you.
So we hand it to you. It's all you.
All right. So tell me a little bit. What is Shift Shop?
Oh, so let's introduce the Rosas.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
Let's introduce. I know. So the Rosas. I think everyone knows who the Rosas are, right? Wendy and Rudy Rosas are also coaches on Team Advent, and they've been coaching for almost 2 years, right? Almost 2 years. And then I have Jorge here, my hubby, and obviously me right here. So we're all 4 of us are in the test group. So we will be answering Maritza's questions. But before she starts, how about the Rosas tell us a little bit about how how was your encounter with Beachbody?
Okay, cool. Hi guys, Wendy.
What's up, Rudy?
So the Rosas, I'm happy that you guys are watching us live. So I guess I'll start. I started about 3 years ago as a challenger myself. one of my best friends had told me about doing this program called PIO. For those of you who know, it's Pilates and yoga. And at that point, I was already working on my health and fitness journey. I've always been a skinny fat girl, meaning that I could eat whatever I wanted and not gain weight. But that all changed with my first pregnancy, where I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. And that was a scary thing. I was told that, in a future date, I could, obtain type 2 diabetes. So I really needed to change my pattern, my lifestyle. So anyway, I was already on that road of being healthy, but I didn't really know what clean eating was and all that good stuff. So when I joined the challenge group, that's where I learned what healthy eating was, clean eating, doing at-home workouts. And I started to feel amazing. I was drinking Shakeology. And then about a year into that, hubby over here, who had kind of lost his way. You want to say your part?
All right. So, I was fat and ugly at one point, and I was over here. I was out of shape, and I used to always be in shape, but then I let myself go after Wendy had 2 kids, because I was eating all the pickles that she was supposed to be eating during her pregnancy, and I was not only overweight, but I was unhealthy, and I went to my doctor, and he prescribed me medicine, like 2 different kind of medicines. Then I went to go get life insurance, and they declined me for life insurance. And then, it's just a whole whirlwind of things that happened to me. And I'm like, what's going on? And then one day I'm watching Wendy working out, and my daughter's like, Daddy, why don't you work out with mommy? And I'm like, I work out. When I'm at work, I run upstairs, I run downstairs, like the typical person that thinks that they're doing what they have to do. And it hit me right there, like, I got to make a change. I got declined for life insurance. My kids are looking at me. I'm supposed to be the example, and I wasn't being that example. So I decided that at that point to make a conscious decision to change myself, my lifestyle. And that's when I started with Wendy. Mm-hmm. I think it was January of 2015.
Yeah. And joined the challenge group.
I joined the challenge group, and we did Les Mills Pump, which is a 3-month routine with this weighted bar. And not for nothing, I did it. And the combination of drinking my shake every day, working out every day, and staying regimented to the whole nutrition plan and exercise plan. I went back to my doctor. I lost 35 pounds. I was at around 200 pounds. I lost 35 pounds. It wasn't 105 pounds like Marissa, but, I lost a third. I lost a leg, basically. And, my doctor's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just, this is what I'm doing. I'm working out with my wife at home workouts. And, we made it happen. And I went back. I applied for life insurance after I got declined from 2 different companies a year later. Yep. And I actually got a better rating than what Wendy got. I got the top tier A1 rating after everything was said and done.
True story.
And I was proud of myself, and I kept it going after that. And, here I am, a couple of years later, and just going strong, healthy, living the good life. And, it's crazy how you live a certain way. I was eating all this bad food from, that, you think that food tastes good, and you don't know what good food is until you really start eating healthy and eating clean. So
amazing, guys. Amazing. Congratulations to the both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a
it's all
story. You guys are now killing it. I can't. Well, tell me, for everyone that I can't believe we're on a team that have 4 people that are actually in this test group. That is like unheard of. Can you guys tell me a little bit about Shift Shop? What is Shift Shop?
Sure, I'll say. So Shift Shop is Beachbody's newest fitness program. We have a new super trainer, Chris Downing, who is bringing us basically a program that is 3 weeks, and it has a combination of cardio, strength training. It is amazing. If you've been following our journey from day 1, we are on round 3, week 2. We're almost done, and I thought that I would not be able to get more fit, more strong. And let me tell you something, this program is everything. That's the Shift Shop.
Seriously, I actually just shared their transformation yesterday because it's been insane in 42 days how their bodies have transformed, and beyond that, how their minds. So tell me a little bit also about the ramp up and the fitness. What is it all about? How does it work? What is that?
All right, so the ramp up is basically it's a 3-week program. The first week starts off it's 25 minutes, then 35 minutes, then 45 minutes. The workouts, it's a combination of cardio and strength training. So you're using weights, you're doing cardio every other day. You have a rest days, and that's for the exercise. And then the nutrition program changes as you go along throughout the weeks. So they start increasing your veggies, your proteins, decreasing your carbs. It's different than what we were used to. I mean, I don't know about you. Well, I can actually speak for Wendy. We've never done a program that has a nutrition plan like this. We've done, different ones that they were extreme programs, but this one switches it up because they teach you to eliminate certain complex carbs and add certain proteins, add certain veggies.
And so it's getting your results.
Yeah, the results are just coming along with it. So it's crazy how you change certain just small little things in your diet and your nutrition and work out a different way, and that is all the difference that it takes.
I'll piggyback to the ramp up. So what I love about that piece is that it starts you off at 25 minutes. So anyone who has not been working out, right, coming into a program that's 25 minutes, that's actually how our journey started. We started with 25-minute workouts, and that's why we signed up to a challenge group, because it was 25 minutes. And we said to ourselves, if we can't find 25 minutes in a day for ourselves to be a better person, to be healthier, to be better parents, better spouses to each other, right, then we got to kind of dig in more to ourselves and kind of look at ourselves in the mirror and say, what's going on, right? So 25 minutes is what sealed it for us, because we said, man, that's less than half an hour a day to work out. So 25-minute workouts is how we start with Shift Shop. And I was in heaven. I was like, yes. And the beauty of it too is that for a beginner is wonderful. 25 minutes. Then like Rudy said, they ramp you up, 10 more minutes the next week, then 35. And then the last week you're doing 45 minutes, but you're shifting your body strength. So once you go into week 2 and you're doing 35-minute workouts, you're stronger. So you can handle an extra 10 minutes. And then by the end of, the third week, or when you're going into the third week, now you're also stronger and you can take on 45 minutes. So I think it's smart. I think it's clever how they designed it. And it works, right?
Yes, I agree.
So you mentioned, it starts out as 25 minutes, so beginners are okay. Is there a modifier in this program?
Yes, there's a modifier in the program for every workout you do. Actually, Chris Down, the co-creator of it, the master trainer for the program, does the regular move during every exercise, and then he shows you the modification. But he always asks, the thing is, he asks that you try it before you modify it.
Right.
That's the thing, because you want to push yourself. A lot of workouts, they say, okay, here's the regular workout, here's the exercise, here's the modification. But we want to work out of our comfort zone and try and push ourselves. So that's the whole thing with this program. It's not only a physical change and a nutritional change. It's a change in your mindset. It's trying to make yourself stronger and push yourself to a different level from where you've been at.
And we all know that the body won't go where the mind will go, right? So this program is all about the mental shift, which then results into the physical shift.
Can you all tell me a little bit about where you were physically and mentally, since you mentioned that mental shift before you started the test group?
Before that, we had just finished 21 Day Fix, and we went into Hammer and Chisel, and I think Wendy and me have been pretty strict on our nutrition, and a lot of people can account for that. They see us bringing our containers, working out on the regular, and you kind of wonder where you can go to take yourself to the next level. And like the program itself, Chris has these markers in the program, and those rubber markers, they're not just little rubber pieces. To me, I put them down on the floor, and as we worked out, he pushed you to to try and challenge yourself. And I would smack the marker and I would say, I want to, go harder. I want to go stronger. This is my next goal. And I'm hitting the marker and working out. And Wendy and me were pushing each other. There were days that I didn't want to work out that she would, push me. There were days that she didn't want to work out that I would push her. I think the workout itself makes us stronger. I feel personally that it makes me a better husband, a better parent, just because we were, really pushing ourselves and supporting each other.
Right. And I think it's strengthened our relationship because once, Rudy was picked to do the test group and I was fortunate enough to be able to do it with him as his spouse, we knew we had to give it 100%. So that being said, we've been doing this like to the T. We were in Jamaica on week 3, which means no carbs. And we were like, nah, the mental shift, like we would walk in and we'd be like, we're doing this. So, that takes a lot of strength mentally to be able to say, I'm going to do this. So we've been able to do that together. And I am fortunate and he's fortunate that we have each other to provide that support. So
that's beautiful. And you guys are super strong to do that.
Yeah.
Gabby and Jorge, tell me a little bit too about where you guys
I got to commend them because going on vacation, I think everybody knows it's hard. You go on vacation to kind of relax, and they were pressing play every single day, making their videos, staying accountable and eating the right foods. So that's amazing, guys. Very inspirational. Where I was. So, and we have Matias in the background singing, as you can hear him. I think he definitely is going to be a singer, an artist, right? Putting it out there on Facebook. It'll live forever. So I actually, so everybody knows I'm not into fitness. Sometimes I just asked my challengers last week, do you guys think I enjoy working out? And they all said yes. And I was shocked. I was like, whoa. Because, honestly, I struggle. That's one of my weaknesses, the fitness piece of it. I do it because it's part of, what I do as a coach to inspire other people to press play, right? To get healthy. And so it's part of my responsibilities, but I struggle with it, just like everybody else may struggle with it, or some people might struggle with nutrition. I struggle with that. I've never been an outdoorsy type of person. I've never been into sports. If anything, Jorge is the one who was, a runner. He would ask me, let's go running. Playing soccer, it just wasn't my thing. I wanted to come home after work, put my feet up, eating really late. There was no nutritional guidelines, and maybe a glass of wine and watching some TV really late, 10, 11, 12 o'clock. So I've never been into fitness, but then once I became a coach and I was able to do a 10-week program, 25 minutes Monday through Friday, and I was able to accomplish that, I knew that I can do anything. But once, I've done many other programs with being a coach, and I think that I kind of had lost myself because in my mind, I said, everyone knows I've had a transformation, right? And I'm being real. Everyone knows I'm a coach. Everyone knows I eat healthy. Everyone knows I press play. But I wasn't sharing enough of what happens in my home behind the scenes. This is what we do. We press play every day. We make better choices every day, right? And so being a part of this group, I had actually just started documenting again, because I think that's what inspires other people to want to do it too. That because if they see us, they know that they could do it too. So prior to going to Santo Domingo, we were just in Punta Cana with the company, with Beachbody, and basically right before that, I had just started documenting, from beginning to end, and I did 21-day fix. And it was amazing. And then we got called for Shift Shop, and I was like, man, I got to give it my all. And that's what we've been doing. So it definitely has taken my fitness to the next level, mentally, like the Rosa said, and physically. I think that I had been very complacent. I was pressing play, but I have to admit that I wasn't pushing myself. And this program allows you, it gives you permission to push yourself. So.
Yeah, I agree with what everybody has been saying. For me, like I've always done some sort of physical activity. I've always, like I said, I play soccer, ran, but the one thing for me that I never really dialed in was the nutrition. I would always watch what I eat, but, I would still pick here and there and, occasionally, not be as, 100% committed. And I got to say, since we started our journey 4 years ago, because our first program, 4 years ago, our first program was T25.
No, a little bit over 3.
A little over 3. So when we started that, I was at 174 pounds, a little over 3 years old. And, for those that know me, I'm short, I'm just, I'm a meatball, that's really what it comes down to. So, and it was just funny for me because, I've always been like, I'm like stocky and, but, I would watch like, guys who are, I don't know, for me, the eye-opening was guys who are, if I'm watching like MMA or fighters or whatever, which obviously those guys are super fit, but, I'm weighing what a guy who's like 6 foot, weighing, right? And, I'm like, wow, they weigh what I weigh or even less than me. And I'm like, that's not good. We definitely got to, do something about that. And number one, for me, my cholesterol was high. So I took pride in wanting just to, shed some inches, not necessarily the weight as much because I don't want to really be skinny because I do like to do weights. But for me, the telltale is the inches. And every time I would put my suit on, that was right there that my suits never lied. No matter how good I felt and how, I'm feeling good, I think I'm dropping a couple pounds, it's because, my jeans feel good, but I would put my suit on and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, the suit doesn't lie, right? So for me, it was the suit that I would always, that I could track my progress, but I would put on a suit for work and I'm like, whoa, this feels good. And I know that right there, I'm like, it's definitely working. So when the Shift Shop came about and Gab was like, we're going to do this. And, I said, we really need to have a transformation. We really need to focus. That's where I was 100% on the diet, to the point where we were, I always meal prepped to some extent, but this time, diligently, we meal prepped to the point where I packed, she packed my lunch and I, with my job, I take out a lot of clients out to eat. So that's kind of like tough for me because sometimes it's alcohol, it's dinner, and it just adds on and it packs it on. And so I totally stopped drinking for the 2 cycles. No drinking whatsoever. Now I don't drink heavily, but socially, a glass of wine, whatever it is. And I totally gave that up. And I realized that a lot of things that I was doing that, if I would come home and I have to sit on the computer and do a couple things, I felt like I was missing something, and it became habitual that I had a glass of wine, right? And it was just one glass. I'm not polishing a whole bottle every night, but the fact is that I had a bottle. I had a glass of wine. Mm-hmm. Associating that with a lot of my activity, and I'm like, wow, I need to stop that because I realized that that was bloating me and all that, and just obviously not eating well. That all was just adding up and over time. So started at 165 on the Shift Shop, and at the end of the second cycle, I was at 156, which is kind of like the ideal weight. I still have a couple of chichitos here that I need to get rid of. I don't have, I got some, tightening to do, and so I'm still a work in progress. But for me, I don't feel as frustrated when I put my clothes on that I'm like, oh man, the shirt doesn't fit that well, or these pants. Like we can all relate to that. So that feel good aspect of that, it makes me feel good. I feel, like I said, I feel comfortable, less stressed. And not being stressed as well is something that packs on pounds that you don't even realize. So that whole shifting, and I really, took that in as to really just, every time we're encountering somebody who wants to do something, but they don't do it. I mean, the only thing, like Wendy said, is just the mind. It really is this muscle that's in your head that if you just say, for me, it was like enough is enough. I'm 43 years old. I really don't want to have a dad body. No, that's my personal opinion. Just because you're a father doesn't necessarily mean you need to be out of shape and you have kids. And, we all have friends like that. And, that I just wanted to make sure that my son was proud of me. Like Rudy and Wendy said, and my son would wake up. I work out in the morning. And there's something about tonight. I actually worked out tonight, but something that I just can't, for me, I have to have a clean head, nothing in my day that starts to jump in for me. If I have a couple of things going on in my head, I can't work out. I don't know what it is. Some people can and burn that off. I need to just be fresh in the morning, not thinking about anything. So that's kind of my time. And the fact that my son wakes up in the morning And he asked me, "Did you exercise?" I mean, he's 4 years old. It's crazy. He's like, Pap, Papi, you did ejercicios. And I said, I did. And he's like, oh, or if he sees me doing it when he wakes up, it's just setting that example that I want to set for, because that I didn't have when we grew up, growing up with immigrant parents, eating pork chops, rice and beans every single day. That's what we grew up on, late at night. It's just trying to shift that. And because obviously when I get into my late 40s and in my 50s, I want to be healthy. I don't want to be stuck with, being in hospitals or having high blood pressure or none of that, because we live longer if we obviously, we're going to live longer regardless, but I don't want to be suffering and having to deal with a bunch of different things. So that's what for me, my shift and my mindset, I just said enough is enough, and I want to continue to live this healthy lifestyle. And, occasionally splurge here and there, get talked into going to Buffalo Wild Wings with Rudy. Oh, was I supposed to say that? Oh, my bad. But
wrong chat.
Wrong live. Just kidding. But the thing is that no, you can have those splurges. If we're gonna get invited to a barbecue or there's a birthday party, as long as the way I look at it, that I've been focusing on, 95% of the time on my nutrition and working out, why not? If it's a barbecue, why feel guilty in doing it? Funny thing is that I've been feeling really guilty if I had a glass of wine or if I did that, which tells me that I've really shifted my mind, because in the past I would just and have it and not even think about it. Now, I wake up the next day and I'm like, man, I had a shitty day, in terms of my nutrition. I need to jump back on right away. So the fact that I'm doing that is telling me that I've totally shifted my mindset and thinking that I definitely want to stay on this and I'm going to stay committed to this. So
yeah. I just want to add 2 things, or maybe 3. Definitely Jorge was the type of dude that, the fitness has never been an issue. He always wakes up, like he says.
Well, the physical activities hasn't been an issue.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, you working out, that piece, like he enjoys that and he needs that. But the nutrition part was the one that he needed to shift. And when, we got picked, I said, listen, if you're going to do it, you got to do it 100%. And because he would try to negotiate with me every single program. But Gab, it says this amount of protein and this amount of carbs, but I'm trying to, and I'm like, who's the expert here? You know what I mean? Like, the nutritionist says that you got to do X, Y, and Z, and he would all the time try to negotiate. And I said, I'm not taking your negotiation skills this time. You got to go in and you got to go hard. And he did. And I can tell in his suits, like, they're loose. And I'm like, dude, like, we got to go shopping and hard, fast. But so I'm very proud of him because he definitely committed to it 100%. And honestly, guys, it's made me a better wife, because I'm not going to lie. I would never pack his stuff. I did it when we did T25, like back 3 years ago. But I'm packing his stuff, his lunch. I'm packing his breakfast. If he has to leave early, I'm packing his snacks. And I feel proud of that. And so, so I think that it has shifted me to become a better wife as well. So I just wanted to add that.
It's amazing how many things are affected by just
a
decision to go for it and go all in. Because I agree. I'm like Jorge, I'll do the fitness, and then my eating, I'm like, I'm working out. I can have a little bit of this. And also, like you said, it trickles down to your family, like your kids knowing what exercise is, watching you, wanting to emulate you. It's amazing. It trickles into everything. And I think that was an amazing point, because it really does. So tell us a little bit about what do you need to succeed in the Shift Shop program?
To succeed in the Shift Shop program, I mean, I don't know if you want to answer, but I would say just you got to be dedicated. Like, motivation will take you only so far. You have to decide that you want to make a change, and you got to know that this program, anybody can do it. You don't have to go in hard 200% day one. You go in there, you try it, you modify as needed, and you work your way up. That's what the ramp up is. Anyone could do it. And then as you see yourself getting stronger physically, you push yourself, right? And then mentally, Chris is right there behind you in the video. There's times that, you hear him, you know, in between breaks. He's there. He's like, come on, next round. I don't want anybody to stop. I want you to give it all you got. Push yourself. Let's go. And then he'll grab the modifier. He's like, no. You're not modifying. As a matter of fact, you want to modify it? Everybody, come on. We're going to do this. And then he pushes you. He shifts you. And it's corny saying that shift shop and you're shifting, but it is what it is. You know, it really makes you change. And if it doesn't happen at the beginning, it's going to happen at some way through there. Like Jorge said, you know, your mindset. You know, he always worked out, and then all of a sudden, nutrition, he started feeling bad about things he was eating, just like you said, because that's you telling yourself, I don't need this piece of candy. That's empty calories. I don't need these croutons in my salad. That's empty calories. You know, when they announced the shift shop, Jorge grabbed a coffee cake in Punta Cana and shoved it in his mouth, and I had to smack the back of his head and spit it out. I was like, let's shift it up now. No, I'm only playing, but, you know, it's really a game changer, and you push yourself, you know, and you could either start off slow, start off fast, and the whole thing is that you can push yourself to the extreme. I mean, this workout can go from one spectrum to the other. So it's really for everybody.
And that's the positive attitude, the mental shift, right? But in terms of physical stuff, you need to have the markers, which is what we use for mostly for the cardio, but also I think in weight 2, 3, he uses them as well. For the strength training part, you need dumbbells, a sandbag. Anything else, Gabby? I think that's it, right? Markers, dumbbells, and the sandbag.
A towel, because you
be sweating. Yeah.
This is it. These are the markers. And these babies, you know, might seem insignificant, but they mean everything in this program. Like Rudy said, you know, a lot of the test group participants wrote things on them, right? I saw one today that said, obesity ends, family obesity ends with me. That's powerful. That's powerful, right? So you could put anything in these and then look at them and really just push yourself through the programs. A lot of people will ask, like, how much weight, right? So it doesn't matter how much weight you start with. You can start with no dumbbells, like, you know what I mean? You could do 3 pounds, 5 pounds. I started with 10, and, you know, and then I progressed to 15s and 20s. I know that Wendy's doing 25s now, right? But no, 30?
I did 15 and 10, 15, and now I've upped it for the 20s.
To 20s. There you go. Sorry, I pushed it by 5. But the bottom line is that you do what you can do.
Exactly.
You know, if that means no weights, that means no weight. You know, if that means 5 pounds, that means 5 pounds. But definitely get the markers, because these babies are gonna, you know, push you to the next level. And then the sandbag. Here's the sandbag.
Right there.
And the accountability group.
Yes, and then that is important. You know, having like Rudy was saying, having an open mind and an open heart, knowing what your goal is, right, before you sign up, because that is the key. Knowing what you're going after, because it's gonna get tough, right? There are gonna be days, we're humans. There are gonna be days that we don't want to push play. But definitely remembering why you started is important. Having the accountability group, like you said, Marisa, because at the end of the day, this is what has helped every single one of us. We were challengers first, right? We went through a group. And the fact that we have a community of people that are supportive throughout the entire process, especially those moments that we don't want to do it, where we're having a bad day at work, where, you know, we're having a bad day in our family, where we don't feel like we're worth anything. Those are the days that we connect into our groups, and those are the days that the love and support of our teammates and our, you know, coaches and even the challengers push us to the next level. So I think everything, having not only the program in peace, but following the nutritional plan, having an open mind and an open heart, and then having this support system is really what's gonna take you to the next level in Shift Shop.
Oh my God, you guys have me so excited and so pumped. I cannot wait. What day does this come out again?
Yes, July 12th. It's like right around the corner, July 12th. And if you have, if you are already in one of our groups and have, the Beachbody On Demand All Access, the minute it drops, it's in your library. And if if you don't have it and you've been following any of the coaches on this call, whether it's the Rosas, whether it's Maritza, whether it's Marisol, or the Rosas, I was going to say, and the Lopez, me, I'm actually the coach here. Jorge is the supportive husband.
It's a Zoom. That's what we make us. What we do.
That's right. No. But if you've been following us to whoever you connect with on Team Advent, whatever coach you connect with, whether, that's Amy or Nilda or CeeLo, whoever it is, guys, you reach out to them before the end of this month and you make sure that you are connected to a challenge group, because we are starting our challenge groups way before July 12th, because we are going to prep you to succeed. We're going to make sure that you got everything in your hands and here so that when July 12th comes, you're ready to just press play.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh, I cannot wait. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much, guys. I'm really excited about this call. Stay tuned, because we will be having more of these lives and featuring more of our amazing coaches and our amazing challengers like Yolanda tonight, and just sharing, their transformations, sharing our success, because their success is our success. And yes, girl. And we're super
excited. The gun show. and there's another sneak peek with all of us on July 3rd. So right before you get into those barbecues, people, you start eating all that craziness and start going crazy, join us for a pre-4th of July workout, all right? We're going to get in there. We're going to go hard, and we expect you to go there with us.
Yes. So make sure to reach out to your coach who invited you to this live, and make sure that you are properly connected, guys. Let's shift together this summer. Let's shift together 2017, actually.
That's it.
All right, guys. Have a wonderful night.
Good night.
Bye.